Welcome back to CuriousHorse. Hey, it's the horse auction. It's a Grand Prix horse show tonight. And then I was going to watch Ashely show her horse in the morning. Our plans have drastically changed this weekend. I wouldn't say drastically, but they've changed. There's a snowstorm that's going to hit Maryland over my farm. I do have all the water heaters connected, so we are in good shape. And I do have my security cameras up, so now I have full access to watch my horses. Everyone's good. But there's a big storm coming, so we're going to have to head home early today. So with that, Saturday is now, we're going to get to the horse auction a little bit later than expected, but we are going to watch Ashely's show, Mimi, that beautiful mare that she has. And for me, it's important that everyone knows that I think when you have harmony with horse, and you're a good horse parent, and the horse is taken care of, that there's nothing wrong with showing the horse, as long as it's in the physical capability of that horse. And Ashely and Mimi represent that. She's caring, they have a bond, it's mutual respect. So she's showing way below the horse's jump capacity, and the horse just loves its job. Looking forward to watching Mimi show today, and let's hope they get a ribbon, and then we're going to head back to horse auction. And I hope we get there just in time for the national anthem, but we're seeing already. Stay tuned, it's going to be awesome.
First horse is generally the cheapest one, comes in there, everybody gets thinking about. We got about 190 head of these. And I'm going to tell you what, they're hard to come by. There's a nice gelding. Been started on the cows and a pretty buckskin.
Last go on how 3,000 again and over 3,000. Thank you, boys. Come on.
There's a horse in line. I think it was Snickers. He's a Clydesdale with like a beige or blonde mane. Very pretty. So I'm looking forward to seeing this Clydesdale. He's about 17 to 18 hands. I'm not quite sure. But I'm looking forward to seeing the Clydesdale. There was like a dark black stallion I want to see. All right, I got to focus on the road. This is one beautiful Clydesdale, and it has a blonde mane. I have to meet this horse. I'm going to go track down the owner. But
I know you from last time.
oh yeah, friends of Ashely.
We didn't find out where to go.
Oh yeah, I got it freaking in Indiana. I have more Clydesdale at home.
Oh yeah, he's the sweetest guy.
Is he your horse?
Yeah. Well, my boss's, but
He is what, 17?
yeah, it's about maybe a little over 17.
And then how old? 7?
5 or 6.
So 6. Yeah, I saw him on the Facebook page.
Yeah. We use him for like events and doing carriage rides anywhere, and he is the most solid, quiet-minded, easygoing ever.
I saw him pulling a carriage too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Good-minded.
And
he's different color. It's cool because he's got the blonde-maned tail.
I have a Budweiser Clydesdale, but I like it when they have this.
Right.
What
little Ronin.
Is that the Ronin?
Yeah.
What was it that you said about the?
His mane tail is actually blonde. It's not black like the normal Clydesdales, but he has he registered Clydesdale, so.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what's different about him. We've had several. We've got 7 at home right now, but we had 9.
9 of the color, his color?
Not his color.
Oh,
yeah, but we've had everything from blue run ones all the way up to black ones.
Yeah, I like this.
Everything.
I haven't seen the blonde mane.
Yeah, he's one of the first ones I've ever seen.
Does he have to wear the shoes?
He doesn't have to wear them.
Just on the
We drive a lot on the road.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, we drive a lot on the road, so we keep him shoed with the stuff to make him not be all slippery on the ground. So.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was stunning a lot.
Number 4, this will be coming in, Bacchus Bright Star. This will be a 2010 model. Quarter horse, gray mare. Everything's right about him. You will not have to undo anything. She rides them reiners and the dressages, and she does it all. Watch how they ride when she has one in here. Guys, they've had her on their deal since she's been 2 years old. She's been very competitive around the ranch shows and the sortings. Very versatile. Loves the trail ride, sail, no vices, and ready to go on to her next adventure now. She is a nice push foot.
She's been part of their team for about 2 years. Is that what you want to say, dear? Anything else you want to? You can tell us where you want to go. We're going to take a pace for all the good times. I've been in that program for 2 years. You'll like it when you get home.
He'll do about anything you ask him, and he's very nice to be around. He can speed him up, he can slow him down. It wouldn't make any difference. He's done it all, got all the x-rays and everything on file with him, too. Be a 5-year-old Palomino quarter green gelding. He'll be 14-1. He's been ranched on all of his life. He's roped and drug calves, gathered, sorted lots of cattle. Guys, you'll pick up his lead. Saw him rope around there yesterday.
What? 5,000. 5,000. Thank you, boys.
Just saddle him up, go ride. He's a big, fluid, moving horse and quiet. It'll be a 10-year-old, 16-hand gelding. You talk about a nice gelding to see. He rode around here all day yesterday. He'll walk, trot, lope. He'll ride English or go to the ranch pleasure classes. He'll stand quietly for you to get up on him with a mountain block. It doesn't make any difference. He'll one-hand neck rein. He'll side pass. He'll open and close the gates. He does it all. Now there's a good gelding.
Now 38. Now 39. Now 39. Now 3900. Now 39. And 2. I have. Last go. Yes or no? 4,200. You do it? 10. So 4,000. Thank you, boys. 4,000.
His dad's managed one of the biggest feedlots in Missouri for several years. They have an extensive cow herd, and they use these things. They go out from the pastures, they rent a lot of stock ground, turn them cows out, and they watch over them out, and they use these horses. It may not be like Texas or Oklahoma, but I guarantee they know what a cow is when they get done. Be a 5-year-old Grace Gilded. He'll be 15-2. They rode him on trail rides all over. He'll cross the creeks. He'll jump the log. He's been through the timber. He's got a really soft mouth about him.
It's warm out there where they live at, too. I mean, it's hot. It's hot. They're having a little snowstorm right now. Yeah. That's what 3,200. What you gonna have, Buck? Hang on. 6,4,500, guys. 6,4,500. Thank you, boys. Thank you.
If you really want a horse that you can go and be competitive in several events, or just a ranch horse, or a trail horse, here's one that you can do it with. It'll be a 2019 model sorrel quarter horse paint double registered gelding. He is sired by Gunner Special Night, one of the hottest reigning horse sires in the business, by Gunner, and out of an own daughter of the legendary Whippy's Little Step. I watched him turn him around and do some things outside that was not required in the trail class. He is extremely broke.
21,000. Yeah, bro. 21,000. In that 21,000. I sold 20,000. I ended over 20,000. Thank you, boys. What he said, old boys, you can't do that. Man, you have to come talk to him on the ballot out there. He takes 25,000 back. 25,000. Thank you.
This horse is making me super nervous being down for so long. I don't like it when they lay down for so long at an auction. You okay, Flicker? Flicker, you okay? I have to go in there and get this horse up just to make sure he's not colicking and everything's okay.
Hello.
Flicker's good boy. Oh. That definitely scared me, but I feel better that he got up alerted like that.
Yes.
He's pretty. He's like a baby Percheron or something.
That's what I guess. I didn't know it.
Yeah, blue Percheron. Yeah, it gets me nervous when they sit like that.
Now, he lopes around you. Watch. Hey, he stays right there connected every time. He's good in the hocks. He's flat in the knees. If you want one to go on and do something with, there's a superstar. It's not costing much.
Now 7,500. I sold 7,000. Finish like 7,000. Oh, boys.
This will be a 2019 model buckskin quarter horse gelding. Fancy broke gelding, lots of training under his belt. It started with a reigning trainer, gorgeous mover, very talented in the arena. Very good broke horse. They competed with him in the cow horse deal last night. You could rope on him. You can go and trail. You can do the whole deal now.
Underneath 16,000. So 15,500. Going 15,500. What's your happen? It's 20,000. 20,000.
No sale to 20,000. Have a really cute paint mare, and they bought the horse for the 6-year-old daughter, and they must have went to the stall to check out the horse, and they just determined, no, this is not the right horse for their 6-year-old daughter. I don't know if they subsequently sold the horse or if it was a no sale, and then the horse went back out into the arena.
Lot number 16 coming in. This will be Misty. This will be a 13-year-old paint grade mare. She'll be 15 hands. Super cute mare. Very sweet mare that loves to trail ride. Just about anyone should be able to get along with her. Guys, a super nice mare. Not spooky, not silly acting or anything like that. She'll ride out by herself or with a crowd. It doesn't make any difference. She'll load, she hauls, she does it all. Now, fancy paint mare right here.
I got 4,800 for Fireball. 4,900. 49. Last y'all. 49. Nah, last y'all. You good? So 4,900 Fireball. 4,900. Thanks, boys.
Okay, he's not a buckskin, so what number is he?
How about 69?
The black stallion.
What is this?
He is the stallion. I thought it was the stallion.
Yeah, we've raised him from a baby. Had him since he's 11 years old.
The neck on him is so pretty.
We show pleasure horses now. We don't rope no more. And he'd make a heck of a deal with him, but she never would cut him.
Alrighty, I want to learn more about this stallion quarter horse, and there's a bunch of other auction horses that are coming out that I want to watch. But let's quickly go to the horse show and just see how Mimi and Ashely does, and we'll come back to the auction. We put your ride on the YouTube channel just for everyone to see how someone that's versatile, that rides both Western and English, how they do at a show. I mean, it's going to be inspirational because, as you know, my goal is to show next year. We have a long way to go, but definitely want to get this on camera for us all to kind of enjoy and show what harmony is with a horse and rider to someone that's super loving to their animals and has mutual respect, which is one of my idols. And this is one of the hunter courses that Ashely is competing on today that she's about to come out in, so let's see how she does. So as many of you already know, when I used to compete in horse jumping, and this refers to a competitive discipline of show jumping where the focus is on the speed and just clearing obstacles with the fewest faults, as opposed to this hunter class, which Ashely is competing in now, which really emphasizes the horse's elegance, the movement, and the natural jumping ability over this course. According to the United States Equestrian Federation, the hunter round should be judged on the following: even hunting pace. This means that you don't speed up or slow down. The canter that you choose is the right one for the strides and corners in the ring. Manners. This means that your horse lands on or changes to the correct lead. It shapes the corners well, it doesn't pull or lug, and it does what you're asking for. And of course the jumping style. This means that your horse jumps each jump well and in good form. A bad form is severely penalized. And of course the way of going, which is moving. This means that your horse has a beautiful way of covering the ground, it stays straight, it's on the correct lead between the jumps or in a line, and steers easily. So the biggest difference between hunters and jumpers is the way in which they are judged. So our plan is now to get back to the horse auction and see that stallion and a couple more horses we wanted to check out, and then Ashely and I are going to go to a quick dinner, and then we're going to watch the Grand Prix, which is a jumping type of course. And now you're going to see the difference between hunter classes and jumpers, from my understanding. Good afternoon, good morning, welcome back. So we just finished the horse show, watching Ashely. Ashely did so good with Mimi at her horse show. It was important for me to show that because I wanted to kind of illustrate what a responsible horse owner looks like in harmony with a horse, and showing at the correct level. They did incredibly good, and I can't wait to find out what ribbon she got. Because I do admire equestrians that compete at shows that do it responsibly, and that was the perfect example. She does have 2 more classes to do, but I just wanted to see her hunter jumper class so we could get back to the horse auction. The national anthem is going to start shortly. I'm hoping we get there in time. I also want to get really good seats to see how these horses are doing in this market. The locals here are saying that although the market is down at the other auctions I'm attending, they said that's likely not going to impact this market because the bidders are crazy at this auction. This was a highly trained draft cross. I'm not sure what type of draft cross he is, but this is a perfect example where the seller had a number in mind and it was pretty close to what the auction ring was willing to pay, but they stuck to their number and the horse potentially no-selled. Tell me if you think the right decision was made in the end.
Hey, that's the one I like now. Hit number 66 on Charlie. He's a 26-8-year-old baby. Understands 14-1. He's a draft cross. He has not made a mistake. You talked about a dual one now.
I'm at 13,500. Is that correct? And at 15,000. I guarantee if you're in a hurry, he's the wrong horse. This is your last chance. Going once? Going twice? Oh, it belongs to somebody else. Okay. But their bottom is 15,000. Yo, thank you for trying. Cry a little bit. Come on, big smile and cry. It's a kitty.
But I'm going to tell you what, he's kind, he's gentle, and I think anybody can set a American riding. But everything he does is correct. I love the way he rides around. He's fun to ride around every shot. You think about it, look at it, 5.5. Whoa. No, they want 25,000. Man, they want 25,000 for you. Thank you. You talk about a nice 2-year-old. Got a 3-year-old that you can have. This young man rode her in the competition yesterday. There was 30 head of them in there and was 10th place, tied for 10th place. I'm telling you, it was really, really tough. Nice, coming 3-year-old. This extra white magic horse. Not a lot of people's heard of him. He belongs to some Amish folks in Missouri, and they breed their own mares. They do not hardly breed any outside mares. And I'm going to tell you what the things do ride around, and they are pretty, and they keep getting better every day. Now, there's a fancy yellow mare.
I promise one thing. Be as cheap as she'll ever be. If you buy her keep her 10 years, you'll bring her back to the right horse, bring her back and sell this, we get all your money back. It don't happen lots in this business, I promise. She's yellow, she's good bred, she's broke the best. They got that long mane, long tail. They got her started on Great Pro. You have to been out on the trail rides, done it all. Guys, if you could see some of the geldings, these Amish folk, they do not advertise this horse at all. He's standing out there in the middle of the country, in the middle of the state of Missouri. And these things ride around now, and they're great minded, super minded. They all look like her right there. You're going to get in on a program that's really good. And that horse belonged to somebody else, belonged to an Englishman. I guarantee you hear lots about him.
How old is he?
2.
Oh, yeah, I wait till 4.
Yeah.
I don't know how much better you can ask one to ride at that age than what she's doing out there. She's a nice mare. I got 9,200 over here. 9,500. Takes 10,500, but 10,500.
So it's a no sell. Is that a warm blood or thoroughbred?
She's a thoroughbred.
She's built
She's gorgeous.
She's built like a warm blood.
Yes, sir. And she moves like one too.
Do you know who she's out of?
I just handed her papers in. But,
She looks like a fancy warm blood.
yeah.
How old is she?
She's 11. She just turned 12. At home, I have her jumping 3-3.
Yep.
And she's really good. She's not a beginner's horse though.
Yeah.
But she's pretty good with
Pretty
my...
good for an intermediate rider.
You know, she doesn't really have any funny business. Just stay out of her face. Soft with your aids, and she's very responsive.
How do you keep her in such like good condition?
I let her be a horse.
That's what. I turn all my horses out together.
Yep. I just feed good grain. I've got her on a pro
I was hoping
course.
that you weren't gonna say, "Oh, she's in 24/7."
Not at all.
Yeah, she's
Back up.
She's a good girl.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Thank you.
It was nice meeting you.
Thank you, you too.
So that girl is super cool. She said that horse is not for beginners. She's telling everybody. She's an intermediate rider, and she's being super cool about it too.
Oh, his wife is the one that typically rides this one. He come to the sale. His wife couldn't make it. He just got this lady from back there, this young lady to ride her. This is the very first time she's ever been on this pony mare. A kid that needs a little step up, that knows how to ride a little bit, somebody that's confident, will love this.
So 2,000 right here online, 2,000 bucks. Thank you. Right down there. Thank you.
Guys, This is the dam of that yearling that was just sold a moment ago, and she is open. They thought she was in foal, but she is open. You can bring her to the stud of your choice.
Bird mare.
How old is that? 21 years old. Yeah. Don't take it more. I don't think it won't be it. Well, she had a nice one. Go back there and see that's a nice one.
I wasn't sitting on my hands. I was beautiful, yeah.
4-year-old, a nice one right here. He is registered babe in his smart buckskin. We called that yesterday. He's been taking care of yearling cattle. You don't have to be a cowboy to go riding. You can get the job done for this young horse. Guarantee he's been used hard for the last 3-4 months.
That's over 7,500 the other door. 7,500. I'm boys.
Want to get her first place ribbon dirty. Can we see her kisses, Mimi? So as you can see, Mimi has the 4th place ribbon, I think out of 20. And then of course, she has the number 1 place ribbon because Mimi is the best. The way she moves, the bond with Ashely, she's something out of this world. She got first place. Ashely and I are heading to a restaurant to get some sushi and to celebrate. And then after, we're gonna go watch the Grand Prix.